Today's motion to mark International Women's Day proposes that the National Assembly for Wales celebrates International Women's Day 2017 and recognise the role, contribution and achievements of women in the economic, political, social and cultural life of Wales. With this in mind, it is right that we recognise history, or should I say herstory, makers and great contributions made to our country. But I'd like to take time today to pay tribute to a handful of some of the truly remarkable women making a difference in a variety of ways in my constituency of Delyn and across Flintshire. The fabulous women who rarely make the headlines, but are the beating heart of our communities and our country, and the glue that binds us together. The women who do things not for recognition nor reward, but just because it's the right thing to do, or just because that's what we do as women. So last week I took to social media, and it didn't go wrong, to seek suggestions of wonderful women to give a mention to today. Like many members here, Delyn reflects a proud Welsh tradition with the brilliant Flint Male Voice Choir, but not to be outdone, in 2013 the Flint Ladies Choir was formed. The fabulous Flint Ladies Choir has gone from strength to strength, guided in no small part by the chair of the last 3 years, Mel Buckley. Mel dedicates her time with enthusiasm and energy that is set to see the choir go from strength to strength in the community and beyond, offering opportunity to so many local women. The choir now has nearly 70 members, and I hope to host them in the Senedd sometime later this year. Sarah Way, nominated by her wife Sue, is someone who embodies the absolute value of volunteers and how volunteering brings our communities together. An unpaid full-time volunteer director for Rainbow Biz Limited, Sue tirelessly gives her time day and night to the social enterprise, supporting the many amazing people she works with across projects and events across Flintshire, including the popular Digging Deeside Gardening project that I know the Cabinet Secretary will be familiar with, and that has become a lifeline for many of the volunteers involved. Indeed, volunteers are the essential fabric of our local communities and organisations. Each year, many of us here take part in events, activities and services to mark Remembrance Sunday, the vast majority of which are made possible only by people volunteering their time and dedication. Val Nevitt is one such person, and a shining light in the local community. The Poppy Appeal organiser in Flint for 4 years now, and raising £13,000 last year alone. Because of Val's unwavering commitment and hard work, the Poppy Appeal in Flint has gone from strength to strength, and Val has raised over £50,000 for the Poppy Appeal during her time as organiser. And at an event last weekend, I met a group of inspiring young women from Mould Allen School who are volunteering as part of the United Nations Foundation's Girl Up, a campaign that engages young women to take action to support girls and young women in the developing world in places where it's often hardest to be a girl. These amazing Allen School students are changing perceptions and doing their bit to break down barriers within their own school, whilst at the same time championing the cause of young women across the world. And last but no means least, Viv Williams, sat in the gallery here today. One of the founders of Flintshire Memorials, Viv and the volunteer team at Flintshire Memorials, known more colloquially to us and familiar to us as Names on Stones on Twitter, have and continue to work tirelessly to tell the stories of those who served and fell locally in the First World War, and for whom we often have only known as Names on Stones. Viv also organised study trips to Flanders and works tirelessly to share the stories and work of Flintshire Memorials with organisations and groups across the area, from schools to the Women's Institute and much more. Of course, there are many more women out there in my constituency and across our country making a difference, doing more than their bit. And to all of you today and every day, we say thank you. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for being an inspirational woman. And thank you for blazing a trail for all of us.